Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. And on this episode, we're joining the zombie mob with the new Lane Master Zombie Pandemic. Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I'm the Bearded Beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And as we said, we're looking at Lane Master's new Zombie Pandemic. Now, if you remember us reviewing the original Pandemic, it hooked a little bit. Just a tiny bit. So we were really interested to see when this version came out, being that it was, well, what we thought was a pearl at the time. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about what this ball actually is, Scoops?
It has the Blaster medium RG high differential core in it. But the cover is the key. It's the hypodynamic hybrid reactive cover stock. So that's a hybrid. So it wasn't pearl after all.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be super long and snappy like a pearl, and this kind of fit in between.
It's very nice.
Yep.
It's very clean and longer than the original, obviously. With three to five boards, less total hook.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
No.
The original was so strong. Yeah. Going into a hybrid to get that little bit of extra length so it wasn't burning up, made this ball a little bit easier to throw.
Yeah.
And it added a lot of angularity to it down lane, so that while you guys were throwing it, it had a little bit of a different entry angle to it, which kind of threw the pins around.
Yeah, very nice.
But rather than listening to us talk about it, why don't we take it laneside and see how it stacks up? Alright guys, here is Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
Yeah, he's bowling on a modified Main Street oil pattern.
Now, as we said, when you look at this ball, it looks like a pearl, flat pearl.
Yes.
Or like somebody had a super shiny solid, like at 6,000 or something.
Like brought it up and put some fancy polish on it or something.
Did not expect this to be a hybrid. Very surprised with that.
Yes.
It explains a lot of the performance.
Oh, exactly. Just you can watch it. It gets a nicer roll than it would be if it was a pearl for sure.
Yeah. Now, if you go back and look at our original Pandemic video, Wayne was playing, I think, 4th arrow or 5th arrow.
Yeah, he was definitely.
So he's still actually playing pretty deep for him.
Yeah.
Playing it out to the 3rd arrow and letting it hook back in.
Yeah.
It's still a strong ball, but it's more down lane, a little cleaner.
Yeah, it floats down, and that's what you need. And sometimes you get
right there. You saw that angular reaction.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to get those high hooking balls down the lane, and I mean. If I was going to throw the other one, I would have brought it up to like 6,000 or something like that. Because you can see I'm not quite as far left. If you go back in the history and watch me throw the first one.
You were almost lofting.
I was trying to loft the gutter cap a few times just to let it go. And this one, I'm not that far off my regular shot on this nice fresh pattern.
You had another Stussy there. Another trip too.
That's what it's all about, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how you carry an average.
Now, something that I found was interesting is you were playing almost the exact same line as your dad was, as old guy Wayne was.
Yeah, see, and that's, I mean, my speed's a little bit higher.
Yep. And you're throwing it a little farther out.
Yeah.
But you're in basically the same zone, which we haven't actually seen a lot of in our reviews before.
Yeah. Normally, if he's moving left, then I'm going to have to move left and everything. Where I've often said if you get a good hybrid, different styles and rev rates are going to take different advantages of that cover stock. And me being matched, I think I got the best of both worlds. I got to play the front of the lane with the solid, the pearlized part, and the back end with the solid part.
Now here's Cam. And he was not prepared.
No, no.
That first one went Brooklyn. He was like, "Oh, it's a pearl.
Yeah,
it's gonna go way down." No,
yeah. And see, this is the thing is, Cam's getting the same. I think that's the thing is, it really did do that for me and Cam, where it pushed through the front of the lane with
Yep.
the pearl eyes, but it had the strong back end reaction of a solid, where
Yeah,
you just got it to rip off. And
the more hand you put in it, the more it played like a strong pearl.
yeah,
And for the lower rev or the
Yeah.
speed dominant players, it was reading
a little bit sooner.
a little,
yeah,
little bit
yeah,
sooner. And you can see the pin carry that Can's getting here.
Yeah, you can see right out. Boom! It's like you almost can't get it out to 5 though.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting. It is definitely a hybrid. This is definitely a hybrid reaction.
Yeah, he's getting the pins flying all over, getting some interesting hits, even when he's not hitting the pocket well.
Boom.
And when he does, boy, look at that ball explode.
Yeah.
It's definitely a pandemic.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that about wraps it up for another show. If you like what you saw this episode and want to find out more, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews or click below.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or click on the box. Or and if you missed our last video or just want to watch it again, you can click on the other box.
And don't forget you can pick up any of the jerseys you see in our videos by using this coupon code at logoinfusion.com. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.